What's up, guys? Welcome to the crypto world. We got some crazy breaking news. Everything pumping, Bitcoin pumping, all markets are just going ballistic. Welcome to my channel. Zeus on Crypto over here, streaming straight from Vegas. So let's jump straight on it. All right. So what do we got on the CoinGecko? Market cap at this moment, let's refresh. 4.23 trillion dollars of market cap, and look how we're looking right now. Bitcoin is breaking up $122,000 in seven. That's crazy. We're breaking up finally. So yeah, bull market in the full rage. Then what's going on with Ethereum? Look at that. Ethereum also breaking up 4,706. Everything's just flying like a crazy. You see what we guys talking about it last couple of weeks about markets all boiling up and just shifting toward the bull middle of the bull run, and we'll see it takes very little push to 100 200% and more gains. It usually happens really quick, just like that. Also, let's check what Solana, third biggest coin, not third biggest coin, but one of the main coin. I would say probably more important than even Ethereum, to my opinion. Yeah, it's finally breakout from $200 plus. It was been retracing around 150, 200, and finally it's break up. So we'll see. It's a lot of good news. A lot of pumping happens in the traditional market, crypto market. So everything looks bright. Here's from a Bitcoin conference. They saying like, is it 125,000 Bitcoin today gonna happen or not? Well, it looks like it's actually might going to. 125,000 is actually nothing. It can go ripping off straight to the 130, 140. That's how usually Bitcoin moves. Really quick and fast. So we'll see, but it's a good news. Yeah, I mean it's a good markets are great. All environment is good, but just be careful, guys. Watch the markets. Everybody's happy on the bull markets, but it's always whatever go up must come down. So yeah, just watch yourself, and everything's gonna be okay. From Merlin the Trader, this chart is scary for anyone not holding Ethereum. Bitcoin had this exactly set up before 2020 run up. It is now at the launch point. Only difference, engine is bigger. Yeah. So it's trying to say that before we've been pumping in a 2020 market time, 2022, we are all been retail, and right now we don't even have retail on the market. We all have is institutional investors and government and countries, sovereign funds. So this is gonna be way crazier market, and you never know. My bull market keep going. We might not gonna stop next 3 5 months. We might just gonna go already with little less retracements like before. Before Bitcoin can drop 50, 70 or more percent, and altcoins can drop 90, 99%. So we'll see. It might gonna be just little less and less retracements. So yeah, like you can see on this graph of the run up of the 2020 into pandemic to the 2021. And here is the same thing with the tariffs and trade wars, and we are boiling it up. It looked just like the same. Like even they say everything, all graphs pretty much line up in the same position, and people say this time is different, but it doesn't work, or maybe this time is the same. We'll see, we'll see. So from AO, Bitcoin 4 stages. It's a really nice graph. Let's see. It's since the beginning of the bull runs, bull and bear markets. So like for example, in 2018, bear, then pre-bull, first bull and second bull. So that's what happens right now from 22. Pre-bull, first bull, and here we are, second half of the bull. Like we talked about that before. We already are halfway through the bull markets, but most gain happens in the end of the bull markets, and it can gain can make you going crazy. And believe me, guys, retail gonna show up eventually. And when retail gonna show up, we need to be careful because everybody gonna start getting liquidated, and everybody big whales, big money gonna start cashing out, and markets might gonna get dumped. I don't know about Bitcoin, but it's not gonna maybe dump that hard. But altcoins definitely gonna be very manipulative, and people gonna make so much money, but most of the people gonna lose so much money. So yeah, we need to watch out for that. From same guy, AO, um, Bitcoin is ready for the huge bull run. Here's the pretty much graphs from 12, 15, 19, and we boiling up to the same way. So bull apparently prediction of the bull top somewhere around 350, but that's all predictions. I think if we're gonna go to 150, 190, I think that will be already great, which is a very good possibility. 150, but 300, well, you never know. 300 it can happen too. From Bitcoin archive, just in 6 billion Bitcoin shorts to be liquidated at 125. And it's exactly same with the ETH2 liquidation. So what is liquidating? People put shorts. That mean they put that they want to short the Bitcoin, and they want to short the Ethereum markets. But apparently, if market going up, those shorts gonna get liquidated, and people gonna lose all of this money. So in these shorts, altogether will be 6 billion worth of dollars of Bitcoin, which is insane. From Miles, according to the Bitcoin cycle model, parabolic phase for Bitcoin is about to begin. That's where we at. 117. So yeah, I think we have very little time left for the bull run, or maybe not. But it's gonna be very intense, and we going crazy right now, like we all see. And from documented in Sailor, by 2030, it'll be Bitcoin versus Bitcoin. Here we go. We check that market caps of the all asset, biggest asset in the world. So yeah, at 123,000 Bitcoin will flip Amazon. At 158, Bitcoin will flip Apple. At 191, it will flip Microsoft of worth. At 217 will be Nvidia. And that's our biggest goal. 1 million worth of Bitcoin. It will flip the gold. And we're all speculating it will be by 2030, 2032. But then think, guys, uh, at this market cap of the gold, which is I'm not sure how much. I think it's worth like 10 to 14 trillion dollars of let's check how much is gold worth. Here we go. Oh no, it's way bigger. It's actually 22.8 trillion dollar market cap. It's worth what? Yes, 2.4. So it's 100-ish thousand, and it will be 1 million. But don't forget, by that time, also market cap of the gold will be probably double, will be 40. So yeah, it's just with a condition we're predicting that it will worth of the nowadays as a present days of gold market cap 22 trillion, but by 2030 32 it will be probably 30, 40 or more trillion dollars of Bitcoin. Yeah. So where we at? Here we go. So it will be, yep, 1.1 million if we go at this present price right now of the market cap of the gold. So, and from Bitcoin historian, just in, Peter Thiel backed Bitcoin and crypto exchange bullish, just went public to the New York Stock Exchange. Look at that, guys. Pretty much Bitcoin went going to this Wall Street. That's insane. Let's see what they have to.
Digital coin deal, which Squawk talked about yesterday. Right. Now, I had D-Wave on last night, a quantum company, and I've got to tell you, they are saying if we get where we are, this could all come down. Crypto could be in trouble if quantum comes out because they can overrun the blockchain. It's years away, and they would tell you, of course, they're going to be able to meet whatever challenge comes as a result of. Well, I'm just pointing it out. Yeah, no, it's a risk.
Yeah, sorry, it's volume is low somehow on this video, but yeah, pretty much that Peter Thiel, he's a big investor, proponent of the crypto world and Bitcoin. So his company apparently, name of the bullish, just went public on stock exchange, which is pretty bullish for the name of that and for the news. And here's from Bitcoin Express. I saw that letter, which is kind of very interesting. Mid hell, a week after Bitcoin went live, which is in 2009, predicting $10 million. As I'm using thought experiment, imagine that Bitcoin is successful and becomes dominant payment system in use throughout the world. Then total value of currency should be equal to the total value of the all wealth in the world. Current estimates total worldwide household wealth that I have found range from 100 trillion to 300 trillion with 20 million coins that give each coin a value of 10 million. So possibility of generating coins today with a few cents and compute time may be quite a good bet with playoffs something like 100 million to 1. Even if it odds of Bitcoin succeeding this degree are slim, they're really 100 million to the 1 again. Something, think about it. Hell, that's some genius, badass guy. Yeah, it's crazy. It was actually quite a bit of people was mining Bitcoin back in 2010, 2011, 2012, but many of them actually didn't take serious that, and some of them, like that guy from UK, lost his hard drive. Many people lost their seed phrases that they had thousands of Bitcoins. They didn't think it's gonna worth something. They probably were at that time a couple dollars for them, but yep, they lost billions and billions of dollars, which is insane. So what do we got from
Many Americans are unaware.
Vivek? President of USA said traditional financial system is broken and crypto will fix it.
Many Americans are unaware that behind the scenes, the technical backbone of the financial system is decades out of date, many, many years out of date. You know that. Paul and others are straightening it out, but payments and money transfers are costly and take days or even weeks to clear. Under this bill, the entire ancient system will be eligible for a 21st century upgrade using the state-of-the-art crypto technology. Who would have thought we would have been saying that 2 years after many Americans?
Yeah, that's actually really nice of the President Trump, no matter what anybody think of him, and it doesn't really matter what we think of him, but all we care is that he's pumping crypto, he's adopting crypto, of course, in his interest and his family and all his circle, probably, yeah. But it going towards our interest too. We need to get adopted as they do, so because nobody will help us, only we can do that. And it's good that we're getting very pro crypto regulations, pro crypto SEC. So yeah, I hope we're gonna keep going same direction even after him with another government, and hopefully all world gonna get more and more friendlier towards blockchain industry and crypto. And then from Cointelegraph, guess what? Probability of U.S. Fed reserve cut in September will be 99.8%. So apparently, everybody push Jerome Powell to cut the rates. Yeah, they tried to fire him, they tried to fight him, sue him. So apparently, yeah, he gonna have no choice but to give up and start do the cut rates. And here's from Cryptors Are Us, from George from Cryptors Us. President Trump says Fed should lower the interest rates by 4 points to or 1%.
And now he's got us in a bad place. So we're paying $360 billion a year for each point. Now, I believe we should be 3 or 4 points lower. So that's over $1 trillion we pay every year in interest. And it's really just a paper calculation. You sign a document and you save almost $1 trillion because that number equates very much to the bonds that we have to buy. But despite that, we're powering through it, and we have the greatest economy maybe we've ever had. And now he's got us in
Yeah, yeah, 3 4 points maybe. That's in his dream. But if it's gonna be 0.25, half a percent, it still be great. It's actually gonna give uh, more fuel to the bull market, to the stock market, and then we're gonna pump harder. So you can pretty much, guys, see we are boiling up to the big strong bull right now. So it's exciting, bright future ahead of us. And Whale Guru breaking, Ethereum biggest bull run has begun. So yeah, we check that chart of psychology. So we're pretty much right now in August, and here's the prediction of $15,000 coming by the, what is that, November, December. We'll see. We'll see. It's very cool. We're more than happy to watch our markets, where we're going, how we invest in. And from Altcoin Daily, it's Tom Lee. What he have to say?
Ethereum, has probably become the surprising sort of hit for cryptocurrencies this year because it's up 28%, outperforming Bitcoin. But in some of the work we've done, we believe it's the biggest macro trade over the next 10 to 15 years, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that stable coins have really become the chat GPT moment for crypto. And now we have the Genius Act and Project Crypto from the SEC, which is Wall Street essentially running onto the blockchain. But one of the best ways we believe to sort of have exposures through Ethereum treasuries, and that's a company like Bitmine, which I've become chairman recently.
Why are you so bullish on Ethereum? What are the opportunities you're seeing in Ethereum in particular?
Well, Ethereum is the second largest blockchain, and it's different than Bitcoin because with Bitcoin, you can't really do programmable contracts, so smart contracts. Wall Street needs to find a stable and legally compliant blockchain to work on. The majority of stablecoin creations are taking place on Ethereum. And when you look at where JP Morgan is building a lot of its layer 2s, or Coinbase or Robinhood, they're choosing to do it on Ethereum. So it is the place where Wall Street is essentially financializing the system.
Well, yeah, Tom Lee got a point on that is going to be outperform Bitcoin, but also Ethereum, it's smaller asset than Bitcoin on market cap, of course, and as lower the asset goes, it might actually, as long as have working case and life adoption, it's gonna go up, outperform lower asset than higher assets. So, but then also Tom Lee is pretty much pumping his own company because he's investing in Ethereum, like a Michael Saylor dude investing in Bitcoin. He's investing in Ethereum. But to me, in my opinion, it's just a speculation. It's a slower layer one than other. For example, for Solana, Solana is way faster, and some people are gonna say, yeah, it's not working 100% of the time, but it's the fastest blockchain, and Ethereum pretty much to that is a grandpa of the blockchains. And when we're gonna go on a bull run and on the peaks, transactions of that Ethereum gonna go through the roof of the prices. And for example, Solana is a fraction of the pennies of the transaction to do the transaction on Solana, and also Ethereum only have like a 15 20 transactions per second, which is Solana has like 40 to 70,000 transactions per second. But more on that later. From Rect Fencer, Justin, if treasuries companies are getting ready to buy 27 billion ETH, this is 40% of the all ETH on exchanges. So yeah, if they speculating that they're gonna purchase that much eventually, it's 40% of the supply of the whole Ethereum of the of the exchanges. Yeah, Ethereum gonna go run hard, which is we see it even right now. Same thing happened with the Solana. Same thing happened with the Sui. All treasuries jumping on those assets too. They put just like Michael Saylor, Bitcoin, just like Tom Lee put Ethereum, and DeFi Dev put Solana on their balance sheet company, and adoption happened really quick. Let's see from the bull theory. Ethereum will hit 10,000 this cycle. Here's 3 reasons why. Institutional demand. In Q3, public listed companies and ETFs bought 4.4 ETH worth of 20 billion. Individual whales and Web3 companies have also bought over 2 million ETH this quarter. This accounts for almost 5.5% of the whole supply of the Ethereum. Yeah, they buying crazy amount of the ETH and other assets. So second reason will be network activity. Weekly DEX's volume is at all new time high. Daily transactions are at new all-time high. Monthly active users are new all-time high. Stablecoin supply, that's very actually important of stablecoin, because stablecoin gonna supply the whole world pretty much. Digital dollars, euro, pound sterling, and other currency of the world. So this means network demand is going through the roof. So price up likely do the same. Supply crunch. 30% of ETH has been staking. 8% of supply has been bought by companies in 80 ETFs. 25% of supply being held by the long-term diamond hand holders. 5% of supply has been lost forever. Only 12% of supply now available on exchanges, and it's decreasing every month. Annual token inflation also 0.5%. This creates a supply crunch, and bigger. I don't think it's bigger than Bitcoin. Nothing is bigger supply crunch than Bitcoin, because everybody want to jump on Bitcoin. And yeah, apparently now with 401k access, upcoming rate cuts, and pro crypto regulation, demand for ETH will only go up. Yeah, they might go, and actually, like Trump said, he gonna put 401k Bitcoin, and eventually they're gonna put ETH, Solana, and other crypto assets too on the 401k balance, that you have a choice to choose that. So yeah, that's what they put with the graph. 10,000. Yeah, I think 10,000. It's a good possibility that it's gonna hit 10,000 if we're gonna go on the full bull. More, I don't know. So here's from Eric Trump.
Brian, it's infuriating. We had nowhere to go. Capital One stripped 300 bank accounts from me. 300 in the middle of the night. They sent us a letter after doing business for 20-something years. all your bank accounts for golf courses and condominium buildings and hotels, they're all gone in the middle of the night. I mean, how do you pay your taxes? How do you pay your employees? This happened across the board. It happened with JP Morgan Chase. It happened with Bank of America. It happened with First Republic. And this wasn't just happening to the Trumps, people with a lot of zeros on the end. This was happening to conservatives all over the country. We didn't have a damn choice. So before my father, won the election, before my father was in office, we started getting into cryptocurrency. The people in cryptocurrency were being debanked just like Trump was being debanked.
Right.
And you know what? It's become the fastest growing industry anywhere in the world. It's actually removed a lot of the power from the big banks who have weaponized their platforms against the American people. And I could not be more proud to be.
I don't.
Yeah, so you guys see, no wonder Trump's family, before Trump was very anti-Bitcoin and he was always pushing the dollar. But now, apparently from Eric Trump and Trump himself, that he's saying that banks cut them off all the finance. They kick them out pretty much from the all financial institutions. So yeah, and they jump on the Bitcoin train. No wonder why they're pumping into American economy, crypto. So yeah, those people, they ain't that stupid. So what they do, we have to watch them. And here's from Mike Alfred. Bitcoin is 120 and no one cares. Most people drop their kids off to school today, went to work, doom scrolled, ate bagel and drank 2 coffees and Red Bull. They pay no attention to Bitcoin. People in crypto are chasing meme coins and East Treasuries companies. We are so early. Yeah, guys, imagine if you guys watching here on this channel, on other channels, and researching the crypto, we really are still early because majority of the world don't even care, they have zero clues about what is crypto. They don't even know what is that. But those people who struggling, especially in the third world countries like some African countries, Nigeria, apparently Turkey before, they struggling with money inflation and with many countries actually don't have a bank access, but we all have access of the cell phone. So what crypto giving to us, it's freedom of finance freedom. So we don't need to have any more bank accounts. We don't need to have Western unions who charging 5, 10 or whatever percent it is that people sending, even from working people from America, sending to the Latin countries, to their relatives, to the Asia, to the Eastern Europe and others. They pay such a huge high fees, and now you pretty much have a cell phone and you can send your Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, even on all of these protocols, you can send stable coins, which is USDC or Tether, and you don't need to pay much anymore. You can send in a fraction of the penny. So think of that. We take over the DeFi world, take over the banks. So that's a really cool thing for the regular people. That's the good adoption, not only for the countries, but for us, regular people. So from Ivan Tech, actually very cool guy. I watch him all the time. Solana almost $200. Money line worked again. So yeah, we're breaking up finally. And this is cup and handle. And hopefully we're gonna go up and above the all-time high soon. Here's Solana from Crypto Jam, that some people predicting it going up to the right and all the way till $1,200, which is Solana right now cost $200, just breaking up to $200. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Solana is lower market cap than Ethereum. If, for example, they say if Bitcoin gonna do 30% or 100%, up to 200,000, maybe 250,000 this cycle, then Ethereum gonna go to the 300% and gonna go to 10, 12 $1,000, and as a lower market cap asset and very successful blockchain, Solana should go from 200. I would think might go to the $500-700, but some people speculating it's gonna go to $1,000 the cycle and above. But we all need to watch out and enjoy the ride, and whatever it can be, just check your finance, do your own diligence, research. Don't ask for any advices, and here is no financial advices. Just don't get yourself wrecked, people. And here from Curb Soul, everyone is talking about Solana. Here's the how many mentions of Solana. It's 157.5 thousand mentions of the coins today. I think it's for today only. And of course, XRP, greatest coin all the time. Yeah, from Ali. Solana target to 1315 after breaking out textbook cup and handle pattern, like we talk about cup and handle. We'll see. You see, it's all of those speculations. And from AO, Bitcoin is ready for the huge bull run. Yep, we're already in a bull run and halfway of it past. So we'll see 350,000. We already see this graph. Yeah, that's all news for today. It's a very exciting market, very exciting time we live in right now. So guys, yeah, watch yourself, make the right decisions. Don't jump into strange cryptos, meme coins. Don't listen to the people advice. Don't listen to me over here. I'm just a guy on the internet learning same time with you guys, having fun. And yeah, guys, I'm going overseas, so I'll see you in a couple of days. Probably I'm gonna start doing live streams, exactly same as I'm doing right now. But we're gonna chit chat together with you guys, having some Q&A, questions, answers, debates, and I might do some little coins giveaway for my regular viewers and whoever support me and comment on me. All right, guys. Yeah. Love you all. I appreciate you. Zeus out.